Here are top 5 most expensive figures. You may be wondering, hey, how expensive could a Lego figure get? Well, it blew my mind today, and it might blow yours away. So up first, number 5 in the lineup is this C-3PO. He's chrome gold. He was given away as an item there was only 10,000 of these made. He was a random giveaway in some Lego Star Wars sets in 2007, I believe. Yep, 2007. I remember seeing ads about this when I was a kid, and my brothers and I were always like, hey, maybe we'll find one, but we never did. That's okay. Check this out. So this figure used, a figure that's been opened, might have some marks and dings on him, has sold from anywhere from around $450 to $750. And then, but brand new, which is usually sealed in a bag, has sold from anywhere from $660 all the way to $2,500. So this is pretty crazy. And this figure is not to be mistaken with, there was 5 14-karat gold C-3POs ever made, which, if it was considered a Lego minifigure, I would rank that as obviously the number 1 most expensive figure, because it's worth, at an estimated, they estimate it for around $25,000. There was 5 given away, 14-karat gold, around the same time frame. And, check out this website if you want to read about it. It's rebelscum.com. I just came across this when I was reading up on this. But so this is our C-3PO, the one of 10,000. And then another thing happened where, I don't know the year, but they talk about it in here that there's apparently different variations for when it was released in North America, Europe, and Australia, I want to say. So, yes, Australia. So there's some variations, which again to collectors means that there's multiple forms of this figure. So if you're a true collector, you'd want one of each. Anyway, so this is pretty sweet. One of the 14-karat gold C-3POs was listed on eBay a while back for $100,000. But they say the gold value for the size of the figure at 14-karat gold is around $1,400, which is still a lot of money. But they would say, based on the fact that it's a Lego figure, Star Wars and branded and whatnot, it would be around $25,000. There are 5 out there, so I'm not knocking this person for listing it for $100,000. If I had one, I would not want to sell it. It's literally a super unique item that there's 5 in the world. So what price can you put on that? Next, we have Cloud City Boba Fett. So Cloud City Boba Fett is our number 4. He's in the lineup. He is the 4th most expensive Lego figure. He's the 1st most expensive Lego Star Wars figure. So I was at least right with something. But I'm still shocked he's number 4 on the list, because he is over $2,000. If you go to see, click the wrong thing here. We want to see the figure. And we see that, okay, this figure on average sells from anywhere from, $1,200 to $1,900 used. But brand new, it goes upwards of $3,000, which is pretty crazy. You can buy this set today for, I've seen some for, like $4,000. But if you want to get one with all the figures, you're probably going to be spending $5,000. But most of the figures in this are expensive, so, it might be worth it. Maybe someday I'll have this set. I think it'd be cool to have it someday, but I don't have that kind of money to spend. Anyway. All right, so number 3 in the lineup, we have a Superman black suit figure. So these figures are Comic-Con exclusive, so the next 2 will be as well. These were given away, and, they're just, again, very rare figures. So this figure right here, there isn't an individual listing for the figure, because typically people don't open this, or they have the packaging with it, so they list it as a set, even though it's just the figure with this card here. So this is a 2013 Comic-Con. He's, again, a rare figure, and then sealed $3,500. So there aren't any price guides for this, but that's because they haven't sold within the last 6 months. I'm sure that if you were able to look back within the past 2 to 5 years, it would have sold for around this price. All right, number 2 in the lineup. What do you think it's going to be? It is load. All right, we have Green Arrow. Again, a Comic-Con exclusive figure. Green Arrow. Let's just go to the figure entry. Again, no figure entry available. So we go to the set, again, because it's a Comic-Con exclusive. This figure came in this packaging. So even though it's a figure, it's listed as a set. And As you can see here, none available in the US. They're listed around closer to $5,000 sealed. And so that's a little more expensive than the previous figure, our Superman here. Overall, when I was thinking about this, people had asked me, what's the most expensive figure, and your idea, what's the rarest thing? So those are always unique questions people tend to ask when they find out I'm a, Lego collector and builder. But I didn't even think to take into account Comic-Con exclusives, and that's probably because I really didn't know these existed, and I don't collect too much with the superheroes. I do appreciate the cool sets they come out with here and there, but I'm not a huge collector in this spectrum, so I didn't really know they existed. I have a lot of information on Star Wars figures and, cities or trains, but not so much in this spectrum. And that is why I didn't know the number one most expensive Lego figure. And that figure is Spider-Man. Would you believe it or not? After all the movies they made, Spider-Man figure is the most valued, most expensive figure. I'm sorry. Spider-Man is the most expensive Lego figure. Believe it or not, we look at this figure, we could quickly just see that, again, no figure listings because he was a Comic-Con exclusive. So most people that own this, or most people that are willing to sell it, have the packaging for it because they probably didn't open it. And so if we go over to this, we can now see, okay, one sold in the last 6 months for $8,775.47. What the heck, That's so much money. But now if you want one sealed, this Spider-Man right here, this one figure from 2013 in this packaging, 11 grand. Cheapest price. Plus you have to pay for the shipping and, your special signature on, and insurance and whatnot, so it doesn't get lost in the mail. Anyway, so yeah, $11,000 cheapest one for sale right now. Spider-Man's really awesome, but $11,000. All right. Anyway, so those are the top 5 most expensive Lego figures. And to be honest, if the 14 karat gold C-3PO did exist as a, Lego minifigure entry, I would consider that the most expensive Lego figure because there's only 5 in existence in the world. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed something or if there's a figure that's currently just blowing up that I don't know about that is worth a lot more money. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button and please subscribe to see more. I'll be posting videos like this really here and there.